Most people are chasing noise, but I'm focused on 5 clean setups with volume, trend, and technicals to potentially run 100% next week. I'll break down the key levels that matter and explain why these plays stand out from the rest. Let's see how fast we can get this video to 100 likes. And for those of you who stick around until the end, I've got a surprise waiting for you guys. Now let's jump into the video. For the first stock on this watch list is ticker symbol ABP. Looking at the daily chart, you can see that ABP has been trading in this really long sideways range. This has been bouncing around in here for weeks, holding support down near that 16 to 18 cent range and struggling to break higher. But notice what just happened. We finally got a strong breakout candle back above 23. This is setting up for a possible breakout run. Right now, point 23 is the key pivot. If it holds above that, momentum is strong. Below point 23, support sits back in the point 16 to point 18 zone. Now for my personal upside targets, the first big resistance is sitting around point 28. You can see this level has been rejected multiple times in the past, so I would expect some consolidation or at least a test right here. If buyers can push through point 28 with volume, the next level on my chart is point 35. That's where the stock topped out back in late July during that big momentum spike. Short-term target is 30 cents, which lines up right above that 28 cents resistance. If we can break through cleanly, I'm eyeing a move towards 40 and above. That's not guaranteed, but the setup is here. Strong breakout candle, RSI trending back up, and volume stepping back in. Those are the ingredients you want to see if you're looking for a continuation. Next on the watch list is ticker symbol ITP. Looking at the chart, you can see how price has been tightening for weeks, forming this wedge pattern. We're now sitting right around 0.23 to 24 cents, which is a key pivot zone. As long as price stays above 0.21 support, I like the setup for a potential breakout. That 0.21 level has been held strong, and it's the line in the sand I want to see defended. On the upside, the first test is around 28 to 29 cents. That's the level that's rejected in the past, so I expect sellers to show up right here. But if we get a clean breakout with volume, my personal next target is 0.35. And from there, it opens the door for a much bigger momentum push if the hype builds. Momentum is shifting bullish. RSI is back above 57 after weeks of being flat, which usually signals strength building before a move. Combine that with this wedge breakout and you've got a technical setup worth watching closely. So here's my game plan. Hold above 0.21, watch for that breakout above 28 cents, and if it clears with momentum, I'm looking at 35 cents plus as the next target zone. Keep ITP on your radar. This setup has potential to pop if volume continues to step in. Next on the watch list is ticker symbol AFRM. AFRM is breaking out of consolidation, and this setup has been on our radar in the Discord. A lot of people inside are already locking in profits. Looking at the daily chart, AFRM has been consolidating inside this wedge for weeks. Notice how every dip inside this $85 to $89 zone got bought up. That's been the base of support. Now price is pushing back above $92, showing buyers are in control again. On the upside, I'm watching 95 as a short-term target. That's the next psychological level and also where sellers stepped in previously. If volume continues, there's potential for this to stretch higher into the triple digits, but $95 is the first big milestone. Momentum is on our side. RSI is climbing above 63. Showing strength as the stock breaks out of this wedge pattern. That tells me personally that buyers are stepping in aggressively. AFRM held support, broke the wedge, and now has a clear path towards 95 plus in my opinion. We've already been playing this in the Discord and plenty of people inside are already profiting from this move. If you're not in yet, keep this one on your watch list because AFRM looks like it still has room to run. Next on the watch list is ticker symbol JD. JD is breaking out, and inside the Discord, we're already up 110% profit on this trade alone, and I don't think this move is done yet. On the weekly chart, JD just broke out of this long downward channel and has been stuck for months. Notice how price bounced perfectly off that $31 support level and is now pushing back above $35. That breakout from the channel is a huge momentum shift. The next big level I'm watching is right around this $40 level. That's a key resistance zone. If we can break through that, it opens the door for a much larger move in the next coming weeks. If you check out the RSI, it's ripping back above 55 with a sharp reversal after months of weakness. That's another bullish confirmation that buyers are stepping back in strong. Like I mentioned before, we're already up 110% profit in the Discord, but I wanted to give you guys this trade before the next leg up. As long as JD holds above $31, I'm targeting a push towards $40 and higher in the short term. This move is just heating up in my opinion. The next on today's watch list is ticker symbol QUBT. This is another one that plenty of people in the Discord are up almost 200% profit on this trade. If you don't believe me, here goes the screenshot. And I keep telling you guys, this is exactly why swing trading is the way to go. Looking at the weekly chart, QUBT has been consolidating inside this massive wedge pattern for months. Every dip into that $15 to $18 range has held as support. And just this past week, we finally got that breakout, a huge move pushing all the way up to 23 plus, closing strong with nearly 30% gains in 1 week. RSI is now pushing into the 67 zone, showing real strength and is breaking out right along with the price action. That's a bullish confirmation that this run still has a lot of momentum to go. And here's the lesson: you do not need to chase every trade while you're at work. When you swing trade, the right setups come to you. You can buy contracts or shares, sit on them, and catch massive moves such as this one. This one's the perfect example, nearly 200% profit while doing less and letting the chart play out. So if you've been doubting swing trading, QUBT should open your eyes. We're already banking huge and this move isn't even done yet. Like I mentioned before, watch for a continuation above $23 with more upside possible if momentum holds. Now for those of you who want the entries, exits, and the full community experience, I've got some for you guys. Use code RICH when you try to join the Discord. Only 50 people could use this code each week, and last week it stopped working not long after I posted the video. So if you've been on the sidelines and you're ready to lock in with us, click the link in the description and come be part of the family. I'll see you guys in the next video.